A gunman opens fire in broad daylight. His target, a police forensic expert. A street in chaos. Witnesses in shock. The attacker vanishes. But who is behind this crime? And what does her ex-husband have to do with? April 20th, 2022. Nicole Lanoe, a forensic expert with the Minneapolis police, arrives at a family center to pick up her 5-year-old son. She has no idea that within minutes, her life will change forever. She steps out of her SUV and walks toward the entrance. At that moment, a figure dressed in black, wearing gloves, a hood, and a medical mask, rushes down the street. In his hand, the gun. One bullet hits Nicole's arm. Another, her neck. The shooter jumps into a black Dodge Ram pickup with no license plates and speeds away. She dials 911, but her damaged vocal cords make it impossible for the dispatcher to understand her.
3036 University. Can you repeat that address for verification? Is it University Southeast?
A passing woman stops, rushes to help, seats Nicole, applies pressure to her wound, and keeps her calm. The first responding officer arrives, but doesn't immediately notice the victim.
So we've got EMS coming right now. Which arm was she shot in? Right arm? Okay. We're going to the ambulance. Bring you to the hospital, all right?
Arriving doctors put the woman on a gurney.
All we've got is just the one gunshot wound victim. I haven't looked at it anymore. Just her.
Nicole Lanoe, 33, works as a medical examiner in Minneapolis and has often been to crime scenes but has never been a victim.
Okay, what did you see?
I saw a person.
Yeah,
I didn't see the gender. I saw a person, puffy coat,
yeah,
and a mask.
okay.
Hoodie. And
What
a hoodie.
skin color?
I couldn't see.
Okay.
Slightly taller than the victim.
Officers examined the scene and interviewed witnesses, getting a first description of the shooter. Nicole was placed in an ambulance but lost consciousness on the way to the hospital. Her condition was considered critical, her lung had been punctured, her vocal cords were severely damaged, and the bullet was lodged between her ribs. While doctors fought for Nicole's life, her co-workers began to investigate. They found 3 bullet casings and traces of blood. Detectives then went into the family center where they met the father of her child, Tim Amar. He had been there for several hours and stated he did not know what had happened outside.
Are you checking, sir?
Yeah. Okay, right now, I'm going to ask you if I can search you for weapons real quick, okay?
For weapons?
Yep.
When one of the officers asked what cars Tim owned, he mentioned a Jeep and a Dodge Charger sedan, but was silent about the black Dodge Ram pickup truck. This alerted the police because that was the vehicle the shooter had used.
Are there any other vehicles on file, or is this it?
This is mine. Yeah, this is mine.
This your only car?
Yeah. Oh no, I have a Dodge Challenger too.
Okay.
Amica responded that he owns the Jeep he came in and a Dodge Challenger sedan. Investigators saw the shooter drive away in a black Dodge Ram pickup on the video, but it was unclear who was driving. Investigators had no leads in the case and released the suspect. The next day, Nicole regained consciousness. She was unable to speak and communicated with detectives by writing down words on paper. She was certain that her ex-boyfriend Tim Amar was behind the attack. Moreover, Nicole believed the shooter was a woman, not a man. The cops started checking Tim's entourage and found out that he had a Taekwondo student, Colleen Larson. She rented a room from him and had access to a pickup truck. The case was turned over to an FBI special agent. He found out that Amar's pickup truck had built-in Wi-Fi that left a digital trail, just like cell phones. Data analysis showed that Colleen Larson was driving this vehicle on the day of the shooting, and its signal was recorded near the crime scene. Police reconstructed the suspect's route. 3 hours before the attack, Tim met up with Colleen and they switched cars. While Tim was downtown, Colleen drove a black pickup truck to the scene of the attack. Surveillance cameras captured a woman driving this vehicle. After the attack, she returned the car to her home. The police questioned Amar again. When they showed him a photo of his pickup truck with the distinctive stickers, he became nervous. At the same time, Colleen was being questioned in another room. Under the pressure of the evidence, she broke down and admitted that she had acted on Tim's instructions. He convinced her that Nicole was humiliating their son and that assault was the only way out. After the shooting, Colleen got rid of her clothes and Tim got rid of his gun. On April 28, 2022, Colleen Larson was arrested and sentenced to 16.5 years in prison. Tim Amar received 18 years for aiding and abetting attempted murder. Despite surviving the nightmare, Nicole recovered from her injuries. She soon married a police officer, and they are now raising Nicole's son and expecting the birth of a daughter. A story that began as a tragedy ended with a new happy chapter in her life.